Hi, welcome to Friday Short Sale Chat. I'm Ned, the Ninja Negotiator, and happy Halloween, everybody. The theme of today's short sale chat is actually are short sales a trick or a treat for real estate agents? So I'm going to mostly be talking to real estate agents in today's short sale chat, and from discussing short sales with a lot of agents, a lot of them just don't want to deal with them. They'll hand them off or they'll walk away, and they're complaining, hey, I don't have any business because all these sales are short sales and they don't close, and I have to spend hours on the banks, and I listen to what the banks tell me what to do, and then the banks tell me that the short sale is no good, or they come back at prices that are way too high and I can't keep the deal. There's myriads of issues that banks have to deal with it. And that's why working with a professional processing and negotiation team to do your short sales is a way for agents out there to get more listings so they can help those homeowners in distress and not have to walk away from those. By increasing your listings, by doing short sales, number one is agents are decimated in this economy as well. Don't think that I know a lot of agents that have been put out of the business. There is a silver lining. There were some agents, frankly, that shouldn't have been in the business, but there are very good agents still out there struggling and trying to make ends meet for their families, and the banks aren't making it easier for them too. They try their hand at short sales, and the things get dragged on for 6 months, 9 months. Next thing you know, the house gets foreclosed on. The agent spent all this time. They don't get paid. They can't put food on the table, and they just walk away from those things. So first thing you want to do as a short sale agent is get a basic understanding that your job is to market for properties, list properties, help owners, and get those sold. Turn all the negotiations and paperwork and everything over to a professional negotiation company like Sound Default Solutions. We handle everything from there, from the gathering of the documents to the submitting the packages to the banks to the actual negotiations with the banks. What that does is, because we know how the banks work and what time frames everything should be done in, we're dictating to the banks how these things go rather than the bank dictating to us. So your short sales are going to get processed much quicker than the onesie twosie, every once in a while an agent might do a short sale. Since that's all we do, we're able to get through those quicker. And again, we're taking on that paperwork. Little known thing that a lot of agents who are doing short sales may not know is there's FACTA laws. That has to do with privacy and the credits and social security numbers and personal information, and what you need to be doing with that. If you're in violation of FACTA, the federal government can come in and fine you heavily, and you don't even know that you're in violation. Us being short sale negotiations, us being from the banking world as well and the real estate world, we understand all these regulations that we take care of the personal information of our clients. And real estate agents, you shouldn't have to be worrying about that thing. And I think there's going to be a lot more difficulties on the road to come in regards to those kind of issues. Also with issues with disclosures. I had a conversation with a broker / attorney, and what he's seeing down in Florida is attorneys advertising to people who have done short sales and wants to go after the real estate agents because they didn't properly negotiate or didn't disclose information. Maybe the bank didn't release the deficiency, the seller thought it was, and they're now suing these real estate agents who they don't have a lot of money, but it's really a big mess. So we as a professional negotiation company cover all those bases, cover those disclosures. We cover those for the homeowner, and we cover those for the agents. When you're listing a short sale and you're saying you're using professional negotiation companies, you're better apt to get a buyer that understands that, hey, this is being negotiated by a professional. It's got a better chance. We're over 90% on closing our deals. That it's going to close, that the buyer's going to get in there, and they're not going to have to wait 9 months, 10 months, horror stories, 18 months for the short sale to go through. Typical short sale, from contract to close should be 3 to 4 months, and that is the negotiations and then the buyer taking care of their financial responsibilities on the other end. And the other thing is we're in this with you. We don't get paid unless you get paid. There's no upfront cost to you as a real estate agent. We have different ways that we can do the transaction. So maybe there's even no cost to you as a real estate agent, and that's what we're trying to do. Because frankly, it's us, excuse me, as realtors to really get this back. The government, the banks with their foreclosure mess, it's just a huge mess. And if it's up to us out there in the real world as realtors to go out and help these families get out of these distressed situations, to rebuild these communities so they're not all boarded up, to do short sales, which will actually bring the pricing up just a bit. Because I'll tell you the funny story that one of the negotiators I know, they fought with the bank over value. This was an area that was pretty depressed, and they had an offer on the property for $139,000. The bank wouldn't take it. It went to foreclosure. Guess what it sold to at foreclosure? $89,000. That's a bank for you. What they do, it's absolutely insane. Hey, as a final note, I really appreciate you listening to me on that. Go ahead and comment or go to www.sounddefaultsolutions. That's our webpage. Get more on short sales or sign up to be one of our short sale agents. We'd love to have you on our team. But finally, in closing, as always, I'm talking about music. That's one big interest. Tonight, down at the Cedarwood Dome in Milton, is the breast cancer research fundraiser called Save the Tatas. Again, it's at the Cedarwood Dome. It's called Rock for Racks. That's kind of funny. But it's going to have Point Defiance, Mechanism. I know I'm reading because I haven't memorized this. Barefoot Barnacle, Corson Swift, and comedian Kane Holloway, all for a $5 donation. It's a great cause. I know it's been Breast Cancer Awareness Month all month. But if you're trying to get ready for Halloween and want to go out and have some fun and do some good for a good fundraiser, again, that's at the Cedarwood Dome in Milton. It's the Save the Tatas Foundation and Rock for Racks. And that's Ned the Ninja Negotiator signing off for today.